you a little bit about how we've gotten to this point. We started on October 10th in a public park near our school, and families came together and they built cardboard creatures just the way you guys are building them. But then what we do, we take our cardboard creatures back to school, and our 3rd through 8th graders have to turn them into games, and then younger guys come and play them, which they did last Saturday. But our games are still here, so Brenner is going to be first, and he's going to tell you about his game.
Hi, Brenner.
Okay, so this game, it's a lot like skee-ball, if you know what that is. So what you'll want to do is you'll have a ball and you'll roll it up this ramp. And also, if you don't make it into the mouth, which is the object of the game, you can either get great, awesome, or super. Just so you don't feel bad if you don't get it into the mouth. And then if you do get it into the mouth, it'll come down a little return ramp down here, which I'm not sure you're able to see. But yeah, that's my game.
Does anybody have any questions for Brenner?
Okay, come on down, Matthew.
There's not a ball. I need a ball.
Forgot. Okay, Aiden, come on over.
I have a ball.
Not loudly.
Is that the same as skee ball?
Yes, it's actually a lot like skee-ball. So yeah, good observation.
And you okay with one more question?
Absolutely.
Come on, Nicholas. Then we'll let other people ask questions about the other things they create. Okay.
Can you show us how you play it?
Oh,
Can you get a ball?
Someone's getting a ball.
He's trying to get under.
Should I let him in? I'll go get the bouncy ball.
Okay, it will take us a minute to go get a ball. We didn't think of that.
Should I let Hank in?
You can let him through. We also have Hank that's trying to come to say hi to you guys too, and he couldn't get through. Lovey, we're on camera here. Okay, Hank, sit. Hank, sit. Down. Okay, good boy. Okay, Brenner.
Okay, so I am going to play the game for you now.
Wait a minute, let me get the game back on camera.
All right. So, yeah, great. And then you'll just see me roll it up and hopefully get it into the mouth.
Whoa!
got his points.
Good job. Okay, we're going to travel to our next game, which is going to be Nick. Okay, guys, we have to go this way. You can see our other kids working as we go along.
Wow.
Oh, we've got to move this table over quick. The yellow table can't be. Hold on a minute. We've got to move a table out of the way.
Okay.
Are you building your cardboard creations in your classroom?
We built them, actually we took everything down to the cafeteria for 2 sessions, and then we finished them up in here. So today we're meeting with the class that we worked with on how we want to have a culminating event. So we're just getting the last touches on.
Well, we're hoping we'll be able to share your cardboard things at some point.
I think we would absolutely love to do that.
All right, well, here's Nick.
Hi.
Hi, Nick.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
So talk to us about your creation, buddy.
Yeah, let's put a wing out here. So
Get out the camera. Get out the camera.
well, it's probably not going to stand. Go ahead.
So my game is a basketball game. So if you don't know what basketball is, you probably do, but your goal is to get it into one of these hoops. The easier one is this hoop, and the harder one is this hoop. And if you get it in, then you get it in, I guess. So this is how you play it.
You want someone to hold your hoop out?
I'll hold it out. Okay. Then you can.
Now, can you show us the front of that cardboard creation? Because we're the head. It looks like a head. Oh my golly!
I think it's an easy one.
It's a bird, right?
It's a bunny and a bird.
It's very neat. So, is it a bunny and a bird, or is it? There's the bird's head.
There's two of them.
There's two of them. Very cool.
It's a bird.
Okay, what do we?
Do you have any questions for Nick?
Okay. Does anybody have a question for Nick? Okay. Yes, sir.
Do you like basketball?
Yes, I do like basketball. I've been playing it for a very long time, actually.
Me too.
Is there any other questions? I want to know, how did you figure out what to design? How did you decide that that is what your cardboard creation was going to be? What kind of thinking went into that?
Well, I collaborated with my team on what we should do, and they decided that we should do something very big and colorful that would stand out.
Very nicely done.
You want to tell them about the net? I don't know if you can see the nets.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of special.
Talk to us.
Because we really had to learn how to weave a net.
Oh, those are
How did you find out how to do that?
It's actually pretty simple. Mostly, the simple way to say it is just have a rope and then just make knots and then tie them together.
And where did you find out about doing it?
We found out about making it on YouTube. We learned from a video of how to make a net.
wow. That's pretty impressive.
What did we do before YouTube teaching us how to do things, right? All right, next is going to be James and the serpent toss.
Okay. Hi, James. The serpent toss.
We're coming over. Sophia, we're going to need you to move, please. Off the table, please. Excuse me, guys. Dylan. Thank you. Okay, we're almost here.
Okay.
All right, so this game actually has some math included in it.
Here's James here. You won't see his head in a minute.
So this game actually includes a bit of math in it over here, where you drop it in this giant colorful serpent's mouth, and you have to angle it just right so that it goes down and doesn't fall off or get stuck anywhere.
Okay.
And as like I said, you have to angle it just right. And that's what we like to call an easy escape, where it just escapes. So it's kind of like an obstacle there. And if you want to patch it up, you have that option too.
So there's a lot of problems to solve when you're building it because it doesn't always work.
Yes.
And then we have to go back to the drawing board like good engineers
Yes.
and try it a little bit differently. There it goes.
Very good. So you did the design thinking process too, where you had to go back and design and then redesign, and
Yes.
very cool.
James, you want to talk about this little guy?
And in case any kids that come and visit and feel bad that they can't get it down this thing, then this is like a little aiming thing where they can try to get it in.
Very nice. So you have different levels, just kind of like how some of our video games have They have different levels.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Does anybody have a question that hasn't already had a turn to ask? Gabby, come on down.
You have to do a lot of math to solve
You have to say that really loud. You have a good question, but you got to talk louder.
You have to do a lot of math to know how to create it.
Well, we did have to do a lot of math well, after we build these games, we have to do measurements where we measure everything on it, like the circumference of a circle, maybe in the diameter. So, like, if it rolls down, like when it rolls down, you have to figure out how strong it has to be, because if it's too strong, then it could just bounce off of that thing and react in a different way. But if the easy escape is not strong enough, it'll just roll out. So we have to figure out the level of how strong everything should be.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a science piece, right?
Yeah.
But right now, because this is a 3rd through 8th grade project, and their teams were mixed ages, James' teams had a 6th grader, a 3rd grader, and a 5th grader on it. So they are all doing measurements to find out the area of certain parts of their creature and other kinds of things like that before we finally take them apart.
Awesome.
Sad taking them apart.
I know it will be kind of sad taking them apart.
They're beautiful. You almost hate to do it, I bet.
I know.
Yeah.
What happens if the ball goes in through there?
Oh, so he wants to know what happens if you make the little guy, if you put it in.
This guy?
Does he go in?
If you make it in there from a different distance, then it has some sort of reaction with the bubble, and the point is to get it. It's to keep it in there in case it bobbles and rolls out.
Okay. So the idea is to keep
It's a challenge.
Okay.
You have to make it stay in there, and that includes some math as well with how bobbly it could be
Very cool.
and where to attach.
Thank you.
All right, one last one is Dietrich's ring toss. So we're coming over here. We're going to move Jen and Michaela and Mason. We need you to pull your table out of the way, please. Connor, could we not sit down, please? I've got to get a place where the camera can get Dietrich. All right, some of these games are so big, it's kind of hard to get them all. How about we'll look at this part of it, Dietrich? All
Hi,
right, you can see Dietrich first.
Hi there.
There he is. Then you're just going to hear his voice because otherwise you can't see his game.
Okay.
So, this is my ring toss game that I made with my team.
Now, Dietrich, one thing you have to do is not stand in front of your game. All right, otherwise we can't see it. And face the camera.
And it's very simple. You use these rings, as you see here, and throw them onto the like pegs. And so like these 3 in the front are the easy ones. These 5 in the middle are the medium ones, and then this one is the hardest one.
Guys, can we draw and stop?
Are you going to show us how it works, Dietrich? Yeah. So it's a challenge. We don't always get it.
Yep, that one was close. I don't know if you heard him say, boy, that was close.
Yeah, did you hear that? Yeah. Okay, do you have any questions for Dietrich?
Anyone have a, Samantha, do you have a question? Or okay. Casey, come on up. You can ask your question. Oh, you forgot. Does anybody else have a question? Come on. Let me get your head, bud. There you go.
Did you ever make it to the last one?
No, but I've never seen anyone get to the hardest one.
Is that the low blue one in the back?
Okay. So nobody has accomplished that yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
One of our 8th graders did.
Well, one of our 8th graders did.
Okay.
How did you build it? It's really good. Well, thank you. So, we started off with these creatures that we built for like a cardboard challenge. We had like this school event where the school students bring their families and they can build these creatures. And so we had two of these creatures. The red one is mine, the one there that I made. And so
I don't know if I can show that one, Dietrich.
Yep.
And so it was just cardboard, and then we painted it a color, and then we decorated it with things. And for the pegs, some of them have like holes.
Uh-huh.
Like, so pretend this is like one of those holes right here, and then pretend this green one is the peg, and you just stick it in. And other ones, like, we have like slits, so like slit like here and then here, and then the peg has a slit, and you insert the peg into the slit.
Very cool.
So we've been doing a lot of work with thinking of ways to join cardboard together that doesn't require tape.
Ah, okay.
We've done a lot. Well, at the family event, we got buried in tape because that was the fastest way to put things together.
Yep.
But when we work here in school, we've been trying to figure out different ways to link things together.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, yeah, you give me a hand.
Well, thank you. We can't wait to see what you've created next.
Well, we're just grateful. We're grateful that you were able to share with us what you made. And I have a feeling that you gave us even more ideas that we could have said, oh, you know, because your ideas were all very different than our ideas. So it'll be interesting to share with you again.
Oh, good. That's one of the nice things about sharing is sometimes we get new ideas.
Yep. So
All right.
thank you very, very much. And have a great day. Make
All
sure.
right. We'll talk to you soon. Say some poetry.
Okay, we will. Bye.
Say bye, everybody. Bye-bye.